there, folks. It's Ethan the Farmer. It's been a little, right around 8 hours, I don't know, maybe 9 hours since I talked to you last. Short night for some of us, but that's the way life goes in the fast lane. You know, we live in a society where it's go, 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 go. And people don't stop to smell the roses. This morning here in South Central PA, it's foggy, it's dreary, it's sleepy. The world is sleepy. And so anyway, I came back just to say hello and talk to you a little bit about some of the stuff on my mind. I know it's scary. My mind's always got stuff running through it, but that's the way life goes here. Of course, I have my faithful navigator and sidekick, Night the doggy. She's sleeping in the passenger seat, telling the human it's way too early for dogs to have themselves out of bed. She wants to know why we can't sleep more. But we don't need to sleep that much. I mean, yeah, it's nice to sleep some, but sleeping's overrated, I think. Some days. So, a lot of different stuff going on. Headed out to do some step group stuff this morning. Got my hands full. At least 3 different stops. And off to another meeting this afternoon. And a pile of phone and computer work, and just running. Because it takes a boatload of elephants to try to make this stuff work. Anybody ever heard the term of herding cats? Now, if you've ever had a bunch of cats, and you decide you're going to go out there and herd them, kind of like you herd sheep, not hurt them, but herd, you know that trying to convince cats and corral them into a certain location is kind of like, I don't know, messing with a porcupine. It just don't always turn out well. And they often don't decide they want to cooperate. They have a mind of their own. Most cats do. You never own a cat. The cat owns you. So I had a buddy years ago, big feller, good guy, probably one of my best friends, but he drove a white Geo Metro. He's a big fella. So he'd scrunch himself down and crawl in this little thing. And on the back end of that Geo Metro, he had a bumper sticker. And this bumper sticker said, "So many cats, so few recipes." And he got all kinds of people irate about it with that bumper sticker. They get all cross-haired with him. But he didn't care. He left it be. Of course, when you're a white feller with an afro and, you know, you work in the psychology field, you're bound to have a few people cross-haired with you and wondering what makes you tick. But awesome guy. Pray for him every day, talk to him as often as I can, but I think about him a lot. He's probably a lot of the reason why I'm still here. You know, he lived out what he believed. Now, I'm not much for preaching on this channel, but I would encourage you folks, I don't care if you believe the moon is made of green cheese, to live out what you believe. To follow what you think, what you believe. Don't tell somebody, well, yeah, the moon's made of green cheese, and then turn around in the next sentence and say, well, I'm not sure of that. You know, it's kind of like these farmers that say they're Christian. The Mennonite, the Amish, the English, as they call them, claim to be Christian, but then they turn around and they do all kinds of crazy stuff that goes against what they claim to believe. Doesn't make a lick of sense to me. It's like these churches that say, well, we're Christian, but if you look like you're homeless, they run your butt right back out the back door. I've been run out of more than one church because I look like I'm a derelict. Well, frankly, I don't care what you look like. You're human. And humans deserve to be treated with respect by other humans. So, you know, it's one of those things. I would encourage you folks to live out what you believe and not run around and say, well, I'm this nice holier-than-thou Christian, but you see a hungry person on the corner and you're not willing to, I don't say give them cash, I say take their happy self into McDonald's, which I can't stand McDonald's, but take them into someplace and buy them a burger. You know, take them in the grocery store and buy them a loaf of bread, a pound of meat, a pound of cheese, and a thing of mustard. Whatever. But what I'm saying is, live out what you believe. Don't tell people you believe one thing and then turn around and do another. If you tell them you believe, that you're a good person and you're doing what you're supposed to, and then you're out here driving like an idiot trying to run people off the road and put them in the ditch, well, clearly you don't love your neighbor. That's not cool. You don't tip the waitress because, well, you don't think they deserve it. Those people deserve to earn a working wage. And granted, the way the system's set up, they don't do it from the restaurant. I'm not faulting the restaurant owners. I'm saying the system's broken. And, these kind of things we got to think about. If everybody were to live out what they believed in this world, the world would be a lot better place. Not only for the humans, but for the animals, for the plants, for the environment, for everything as a whole. And yet, for whatever reason, I very rarely meet somebody that tells me they don't believe in anything. A few, but not too many. Most of them got a belief of some sort. And then you start questioning how they live it out, and they don't. Which I don't understand. It's kind of confusing for me, but maybe I'm easily confused. With a brain injury, you never know. You might be really easily confused. But you know what? Doesn't matter. I'm going to kick like a horse till the horse quits bucking, and we're going to keep going. Actually, I think it's kick like a mule. Sorry, I'm tired. Very little sleep last night, but I got a full day ahead of me today because I'm going to give it 110% to make a difference in this planet, or I'm not going to bother giving it. People ought to slide into that grave with a little bit of road rash. Not just give up and say, oh well. Die with your boots on, slide into that grave with some road rash, and by God, that check to the undertaker ought to bounce, because you ought to have given it all away to help other people. If I could find some more folks that would bounce that check to the undertaker, I'd be happy. I don't know too many undertakers though. But, you never seen, like the country song says, you never seen a hearse with a trailer hitch. You can't drag all this crap with you to the hole in the ground. So why in the world are you trying to store up crap on this side of the planet? Because your priorities are confused and you ain't living out what you believe. So give it some thought. I hope you guys have a wonderful Wednesday. And I'll probably catch you later on today. I'll probably come back and do another one of some sort, because that's just how I am. Trying to do more of these because I've been told that people like them. I don't know why they like them. I don't know why they like listening to me. And they sure enough don't like listening to Night Doggy. All she does is sleep. She's looking at me like, Dad, why are you talking to that phone again? But that's the way it goes. So I pulled into my destination, and I will catch you folks on the backside.